So next topic we are going to discuss about neurons. Neurons it is conventionally used for strengthens of each connections which determines the contributions of the input in the neurons. At the same time it will give output. It is divided into three types. One is cell body, axons, and it used for also processing and output transmission. One is input and next one is processing and another one is output. So we are going to deeply see about the neurons. So what is neurons? It is just a fundamental building blocks of a human brain. So it scales network structure, core optimization process and detailed functional steps. So understanding the neurons, its working is a crucial and also its natural structures which inspires the development of machine learning models which is designed to solve the problems in similar and analog manner. So this is the process, or this is the building blocks of human brain. Here we have seen many concepts. This is axon, cell body and nucleus which is in center part, and apparatus, dendrites and monoxide. So here, so understand this neuron function. So the input transmission, the output transmission, processing and input reception, core optimization and scale and network. These are the 5 steps which processed in the understandings of neuron function. So the scale and structure of neurons, which the fundamentals of units of a human brain, which observes the sheer density and interconnectedness of the cells with staggering. So this tiny piece of brain tissue, roughly in size of rice, which contains the 10,000 individual neurons. So the rice size, it will be very small, but the individual neurons, it contains like 10,000. So the remarkable structure and functions of this natural networks building machine learning models, and this aim to solve the problems in the way of analogous the brain own process. So this is the neurons connections with the brain tissue. So already said it's form of a rice sized tissue, which neurons is very small, it is called as sample, and this connections per neurons will averagely considers with 6,000 connections, and it contains 10,000 neurons. So this neuron information processing funnels which forms the information processing. The neurons receives the information and its processing, and the result transmission will flow through the other network. So the understanding neuron functions, we already said it contains 3 parts. One is input, reception, processing, which is used by cell body, and next final is output transmission, which uses the axon. So we are going to see about the details, that is input receptions. It is represents as a dendrites. The neurons receives incoming signals through dendrites which act like the antenna. So this antenna will provide the neurons by receiving the signals. So each connection strengthens or weakness based on the usage, how the learning happens. And this stronger connection contribute more influence, weaker ones contributes the less. Next we are going to see about the second part is processing, that is cell body. This cell body also known as soma. The central processing unit of the neuron, it is in center. In this here that the weighted input are summed together. The inputs of each weighted is strengthened of their connections. So this contains single value. The incoming signals will passed into the single value. So the input by incoming with the types of neurons, it will collect and it will send to the soma. So this value represents the neuron's overall state of activation. So next we are going to see about the output transmission, that is axon. So here the axon is longer, slender projection that which extends the cell body. Its primarily functions to transmit the processed signals to their neurons. This new signals is then propagated along with the cell axons. So finally This signal is sent off through of neurons. This transmission occurs at specialized junctions called synapses. Thank you.